after Facebook and stuff. And somebody had said, people started talking about it, and someone said, oh, you don't want to mess with Twitter. All people do is post pictures of their dinner on there and things like that. And if I had listened to them, because I'm a person, I like to do my own research and I like to find out things for myself. If I hadn't have done that, I may not have decided to get onto Twitter and open my own account, because I realized, you know what? How do people know you're out there if you don't tell them? And it got to the point and then people started coming to find me on Twitter, obviously including Kay Rose.
And I think that's part of the evolution. I go and I check people, because on the station, we use the Twitter account as the name of the artist, and we put in the song. So when we're playing Watching You from Avani, it says Watching You at UK Soul Queen Diva, which again, we had some response coming from that, because it's like, well, how's she calling herself the UK Soul Queen? But
they didn't realize I was English. They didn't realize that.
But they knew it. But you have these people that might have an attitude as to, quote, who is the UK Soul Queen Diva, and
it just kind of stuck.
Right, and you speak it into being, because you're able to back it up. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. But a lot of people, whenever they hear me speak, they're blown away, because I remember when I did a PA. I must just tell you this, Kay-Rose. I did a PA with Rashaan Patterson years ago now. I think it was Jazz Cafe, and we were singing Watching You. And when you go for sound check and you do rehearsals and stuff, and it was really funny, because some of the other American backing singers and stuff, they were sort of really watching me, because I think they were waiting for me to make a mistake and mess it up,
of course,
kind of thing. And then when I finished, they were like, oh no, she actually, okay. Because they didn't believe it was me. I remember I've done PAs in the past, and people have asked me, did you do that live? That wasn't you live. And I'll be like, no, I just did it. I'm thinking that you.
And tell everyone what a PA is.
It's a performance, live performance. You're out there, you're performing on stage or wherever you're going, whether it's a little place or a big stage, and you're singing and you're live, sort of thing. But people didn't believe I was live. They said, oh, I thought you were doing that with a backing track, or we thought you were miming. I said, no, I did it live. And I was so surprised by that, because it never occurred to me that people wouldn't believe it was me. And on top of that, obviously when they hear me speak, I'm obviously English. Hello. But to them, they were like, no, you sound American. So I kept getting told I should go to America because I sounded American. But I don't do that on purpose. That's just what comes out.
And think about that. You're trying to build your career in London. And let me say one more thing before I even say that. London just has a smaller music community because of numbers.
Yes.
We are just as closed here in the States. Communities are closed, record stations and artists are closed. It's no better here. Okay. And I'm not saying anything that I haven't said about the United States music business. So this isn't something that people will be shocked to hear. But
to us, it seems like you guys want to do more networking and want to work together. Over here, not so much.
Well, we're different because we do interact, and it is who you know, and we may try to get to know more people, and just because there are more people to know.
Right.
Because of there are more physically more people. So that's why it's different. And it's easier to keep a business closed when there are a few people in the business. Right. And I'm in London. We'll talk about that on a future show. But I think it's not as easy to do what we do here, like selling stuff out of the trunk and like it used to be. It's a different world in the States.
Really, it is a completely different world. And that's why probably everyone thinks and it has proven to be for many other artists, a better opportunity, and you will get to meet more people and you will get to find many more doors will open for you. Obviously not saying that you don't have to work, but it's, as you say, it's great. Once you meet one person, you tend to find that you will meet others as well, and they all sort, they start to help each other a bit more. Over here, Kay, remember I said to you a couple of weeks ago, there's people that I'd never heard of and didn't realise that they were working with certain UK artists. I just had never heard of them. And I'm thinking, really? Because all we ever hear about over here are the artists. You don't really hear about, and I like to hear about the producers and stuff that work behind the scenes creating the records with the artists, but you don't hear that. You just hear about the artists. and that, I think that's a bit of a shame, because I'm sure there'd be lots more people who would like to know who produced that record and who wrote that song and for that particular artist. But all you ever hear about is the artist and that they are the most important thing, which, but it's a team, isn't it? So
it has to be. And here in the States, it is different, because I believe the business of music is something that more people relate to and they understand, and there are easier ways to actually make money here in the States because of the fact that you can burn your own CD and now put your music on the internet. And the big piece now is just marketing. And in London or other areas, I don't think in R&B and hip hop especially, I just don't think there are as many avenues to be able to do that. But Avani the artist is the reason that Avani the show exists, the Ask Avani Show. And so Avani, we're working on some things with her to put some more music out. What I'm going to do now is play another song in her project, okay? And I'm saying this out of real honesty. I can play her project all the way through, like I could do an Earth, Wind and Fire, or like I could do a Stevie Wonder project. Prince,
wow. That's praise indeed.
There are some people that I could just, my son, who is now 13, soon to be 14 here in some months, he got a turntable. My oldest son gave him a turntable for Christmas.
Right.
And if you remember, Avani, when you run an album, it's not like we can pick the songs we want on MP3.
Right.
When you run an album, you ran the album from the time the needle hit to all the way to the end.
Yeah, that's right.
You weren't picking it up and playing spot songs. So
no.
He's listening to entire album sides now, side A and B. That also is something that people may not understand, the youngsters.
Yeah, I see. We know that, but that kind of phased out, didn't it? But it's coming back.
Yeah, there is no A and B side anymore, okay? So he's learning, and he enjoys listening to the crackle and the
I had a song on there that we specifically wanted that sound, that record. Oh, sorry, you just bring me back.
And what song is that?
There's songs that you listen to and oh my God, you're just taking me down memory lane. It's crazy.
And why was I even taking you? Because the next song I'm getting ready to play is, and I'll let you introduce it, the one you just mentioned.
Lover's Theme.
And of course, great minds think alike. That's why I was going down the road of the albums and the pops and the crackles. She did things with her project that were original things. And if you go and as you listen to the podcast of her show, the Ask Avani Show, go back and listen to previous shows, but go back and listen to her project. And what you'll find is that it's not just it's a project from this time frame. You can go and listen to Stevie Wonder today, or Earth, Wind and Fire, or the Gap Band, or Confunction, or Jill Scott, or Erykah Badu, or I'm just throwing names out there. Anita Baker, another person, Luther, Prince, Michael Jackson, Janet sometimes, but I said that for one of my personalities who loves Janet.
Yes,
International Man of Mystery, Big D. But when it's a good song, it's a good song. And when it's a good project, it's a good project. So what we're going to do now, we're going to give you a little bit more of the Avani project. We're going to play the Lover's Theme. But before that, we had another person who wanted to have, just wish you a happy 50th show. So hold on. Okay, and here we go. And for those who don't know, this is live. And so if I mess up, I mess up live. So no, here we go.
Hey, this your man Big Red, man, calling for Big Red Radio Nation. I'd like to take this time to say congratulations to Avani on your 50th show. Congratulations from Big Red Radio Nation and your man Big Red.
so strong. When I'm with you, I need no other. This can't be wrong. When you're away, I miss you, baby. In my life, love has escaped me, but since you came around, I don't think twice. 'Cause you're always there when I reach out. You're the only one, baby. Definitely, can't wait to see you. Be with you is fate, I know. You're the only one, baby. You are. No, no. I wrote this love theme for you. Time flies when we're together. You know it feels so right and it's so nice when you say that you care. I like to hear it. You're the only one, baby. Definitely, can't wait to see you. Be with you is fate, I know. You're the only one, baby. You are. Can't wait. No, no. I wrote this love theme for you. You're the only one, baby. Definitely not maybe. To see you.